Honestly, I just wanted to come in here and comment on the market. A lot of things are happening. One of the biggest things that happened throughout yesterday was that they had to revise the labor market, the job numbers, by 260,000. That's like 70% reduction, 80% reduction, what they thought was the job numbers in May and June. Why? Because there are some idiots who are doing the numbers in an old system from a very small sample size, and it's anyway only 60-70% ready when they report it, and then they have to revise these numbers. And apparently the labor market is extremely weak compared to what they thought it was. Why is that a problem? It's a problem because, problem for who? Problem for America. Massive opportunity for us. I'm going to tell you in a second why and what am I doing exactly. The problem is because Jerome Powell, who's the Fed chair, has been hanging on two things for not cutting rates. One is the inflation. Yes, he brought down inflation from 9% to 2%, close to 2%, but there's an uptick in inflation, which is completely normal. But what he was saying is that there's going to be additional increase in inflation because of the tariffs Trump is bringing in. He's politicizing the Fed. So he's basically saying, oh, there are these tariffs, there will be inflation. But it's clearly not happening for the past 5 months. So there's nothing happening there. The second thing he's hanging on to is very strong labor market. So the Fed on the FOMC said that there is the uncertainty has been diminished, right, when it comes to the tariffs and the increase in inflation. But they're still hanging on to a strong labor market. So they're saying, yeah, the economy is still booming. People are not losing their jobs. Everything is, fine. Numbers are going up in the labor market. And that signals a very healthy and strong economy with the growing GDP. The problem is that what he doesn't want to do is he doesn't want to cut too early. If he cuts, that means lower interest rates. It's cheaper to borrow. If it's cheaper to borrow, more people will borrow and more people will invest. So therefore, inflation will rise. It's not a question of if, but it will rise. Now, his problem is if the economy is strong because the labor market is strong, he would add fuel to the fire, and he doesn't want to do that. So, but now with the revision, the labor market is showing how weak it actually is. And that is a problem because the US can actually go into recession. Now their inflation is very low, GDP is growing, labor market is extremely weak. That's basically stagflation and potentially a recession. So JP has no other option than to cut, like literally, and the Fed has not been this divided 32 years. There were, out of the 11 members, the last FOMC, 2 members wanted to cut 25 basis points and 9 members didn't. So there was no agreement, which usually is an agreement. All Fed members agree and they all say, we cut or we don't cut. And this time there was a division. So it clearly shows that there's something wrong. And with the revision of the job numbers, there's no other ways for them than to cut, most likely. Now, what does this mean to you? The thing is, we just had a major pullback. I'm not at the chart, I'm on the road, but I had to stop here. And this pullback, I've been talking about it. Look around in the channel, subscribe to this channel, turn the bell notification on. I called this dump perfectly. We shorted it, and then we're layering back into our position. We got it out of the longs that we opened before this massive pump. And so, but now what I'm doing is that I'm going to start layering back. We just came back to the 50%, the 3.6 trillion. Again, please go and check out this video. Okay, we're going to put it up here. You can go and check out this video. I called this and I said we're going to go down to the 3.5, 3.6 trillion mark, and I will explain to you why. So check this out. It's a short 5-minute video, 9-minute video after this video. But what I said is that we're going to come down to the 3.6 trillion, and that is going to be a life-changing buying opportunity because I do believe there is one last massive leg up this year, and that is about to happen in the next 2-3 weeks. And the reason is because, give me 2 seconds. I'm at a bachelor's party here, and they're just standing here looking at me. The fuck am I doing talking to the phone? Anyway, so the reason why this is going to be the major pump is because there will be a major pump and a major. This is the major retrace to the 50% on the total market cap, 3.6 trillion. From now on, you can start layering in. I'll drop a video tomorrow, perhaps, if not on Monday, exactly what I'm buying and how I'm buying. We have bots, so you can copy them. They are the long-term bots. This is the perfect opportunity to get into them. There's a link in the description. I have a full link tree. You can copy them. You can put the money into the daily chart. It will help you on the next leg up immensely, and you don't have to monitor anything on it. But I do believe that this is a great opportunity to start layering in. Now, please pay attention. I'm not saying throw all your money in now and, hope for the best. If you're a spot, you can buy here. It's not a problem. But we might have another 10, 50% dip. I don't know. I'm not a fortune teller. I'm a trader. I can tell you exactly that we are at a point, it's called the discount zone, where market makers drive the price back down. On the weekly chart, they just did that. So we could potentially drop another 5 to 10%, but I think the bottom is extremely close, and I do believe that if you're not buying the dip here, knowing that there will be a cut, that the economy is extremely weak, they have to start quantitative easing at some point. They have to, because the job market is very, very bad, and the inflation is not rising, and GDP is rising. And you understand that there was just completed a 50% pullback on the weekly chart of the total market cap. You have to start layering in. Okay, nothing is financial advice. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to update you here on the channel. I just wanted to come in here and jump in, even though I'm on this bachelor party. I wanted to jump in here and tell you that this is truly one of the last opportunities to get into, just start layering in. This is why the bot's perfect, because you can start layering in without you having to do anything other than starting the bot that I set up. Start layering in and prepare for the next leg up. What happens usually is that people miss these opportunities and they do not come often. I think we're going to have a next run up. You're going to miss the next run up if you don't get into now. And you're going to tell me 20, 30% higher, 40% higher, oh, how should I get an entry? And it's going to be extremely difficult. I do recommend you, if you have not got into the market now, to do it. Nothing is financial advice. Start layering in on spot, start adding back. Find your favorite tokens. You can set up a bot as well. Just start layering in on the weekly chart. We can have another drop 5, 6, 7%. What is it? Yeah, 5 to 10%. But I think this is an incredible opportunity, and I think you shouldn't sleep on it. And I think you will regret if you do. So yeah, guys, if you have enjoyed this, if you appreciate me coming in here, checking in here, even though it's I'm in the car sweating on a bachelor party. Let me know in the comment section. We got so much love on the channel, and we're growing insanely. I'm doing these videos, short form videos, sharing with you what I know so you can navigate the market better. If this is something that resonates with you, subscribe to the channel, check out the links in the description, follow me on X. And I built the bots as well. They are great bots based on my strategy. Yeah, I genuinely recommend that you check them out, and it helps you automate your trading with my strategy without knowing anything about it. It's incredible. Start layering in, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like the video, share the video, check out this one. This is a tutorial on manual trading this time. I'm gonna do a manual trading tutorial here. So I do have a manual trading tutorial about my stuff. We're gonna open I'm gonna do a school very, very soon. So I'm gonna teach you everything, but until then you can check this out. You can click here to subscribe. A little bit maybe like this. Can you put it in here? Okay. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you. Take care. Ciao, ciao.